Hello, 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 hello. Hi there, can you hear me?
Hello. Hello.
Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Can you see me? If
Yes,
you
teacher.
see
Yes, hello, teacher. Yes.
if you see a handsome teacher, that's me. If you see an ugly teacher, that's not me. Okay, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for your attendance. This is Enjoy Talks Volume 3, and I'm pleased to be here with you. I'm gonna be the host of this really important event that we have in Enjoy English Clubs. And the slogan or the purpose of this event is sum up in this share your passion. The objective of this uh, event is that the enjoyers are going to share their passion, things that they like. What is an enjoyer? Well, you say like an enjoyer. Some of you, maybe this is the first time that you listen this term, enjoyer. An enjoyer is a person that enjoys using the language. In short, that's the definition of an enjoyer. It's not a student, it's not a learner, or maybe yes, but it's something more. An enjoyer is someone that likes speaking English, communicating with others, connecting with people. That's what an enjoyer does. And enjoyers are the members of this program of Enjoy English Clubs, and they have some incredible presentations. We have been having some practices, and we're so excited that about the presentation that they have. So this time is for them. It's not a time for me. It's a time for them, and this is gonna be like a speaking show where you're going to listen these incredible speakers that have been preparing for more than 3 weeks with a topic that they really really like. So enjoy this moment, and well, first of all, of course, first things first, the golden rules that we have. We're going to have, in order to enjoy more this event, I invite you to have your microphones deactivated, so we don't listen any interruption or something like that. So if you want to participate, or you have a question for the speaker, or if you want to congrats the speaker or something, you can do it by the chat. So participation and everything, I invite you to do it by chat, please. And also, I invite you to have your cameras activated. Why? Because when you have your cameras activated, we feel this connection. Well, this is an online session, yes, but it feels so different when you can see faces, when you can see, well, people, right? So if it's possible, I invite you to have your cameras on for a better experience. Okay. So like I told you a moment ago, well, my name is Gabriel. I think I didn't tell you what's my name. My name is Gabriel Calderon, and I am the founder and also the director and the an Enjoy mentor of the program Enjoy English Clubs. Enjoy English Clubs is a program that is for people that want to practice and improve their English in different ways. We have different clubs like movies and series. We have songs club, pronunciation club, etc., etc. Enjoy business, enjoy reading. In this moment, we have 11 different clubs, and people in this program, they have the opportunity, they have the choice to being selecting how they want to practice every week. The enjoyers, the members of this program, can choose like how they want to practice. Like, I want to practice with movies, I want to practice my English with pronunciation, I want to practice maybe with this song. So every week we have different topics and they can choose. That's the joyful part about this program, and they do it in the days and at times that they can. So this is not a course, this is not like only a class, but it's a program where we practice in different ways. And well, here you can see some screens that about some sessions. This is Enjoy Kids. This is, oh, of course, we have sometimes some special moments where we have this feedback in Level Up. We have some prizes. We have different ways. This is a really great movie, by the way. But so we practice in different ways and different manners. Actually, time flies when you are in an Enjoy English Clubs session. And of course, all the members have been really satisfied. They're really happy with what we have done. And it's something that we're growing and growing. So if you want to know a little bit more about this program, I invite you to visit our webpage in enjoyenglishclubs.com, where you can find a little bit more. And here I have a testimony. This is Kareli Monroy. She's from Miami. And since there, she has been having this program. And I want to share with you what she says about the program and in what way this program has helped her. So I'm gonna play this and I would like to share this with you. Y entonces, ¿qué te gustó de esta sesión, Karen?
Pues todo, la verdad. No es por decir siempre que me gusta todo, pero sí, o sea, primero que nada siempre me gusta que todas las sesiones en inglés. Y aunque me cuestan muchísimas palabras, pues ya lo que usted me va diciendo lo voy como guardando de que, ya sé cómo se dice esa palabra. Y las afirmaciones son muy buenas porque pues te hacen como confiar más en ti y dices, yo tengo el poder de practicar mi inglés o de si tengo un error, mejorarlo. Y como la que decía esa de que si tienes un error, no te quedas ahí, te mueves. Y pues sí, todas esas afirmaciones son muy buenas para ir pues como que teniendo más confianza en ti.
Muy
Y
bien.
tomar en cuenta que no todo debe de ser perfecto. Porque como usted lo dijo ahorita, si en el español no es perfecto, ¿cómo va a ser inglés perfecto?
Excelente, Cari. Yo creo que esa es una de las cosas más importantes que debemos de recordar, porque toda la vida en las clases de inglés que hemos tenido o algo, pues se nos ha enseñado que una respuesta correcta, selecciona la respuesta correcta, selecciona y así, ¿no? Como estamos con esta mentalidad de que solo hay una respuesta correcta, de que si no es esto, no hay ninguna otra manera de memorizar y todo esto, ¿no? Que pues lamentablemente ha ido que tengamos una mala imagen de lo que es el inglés.
Y aparte como limitarnos, ¿no? De decir, bueno, si la riego o voy a contestar, pero a lo mejor está mal y como que te entra el miedo, como que te entra la angustia de decir, lo estoy haciendo mal. En cambio, en Enjoy English, como que te das la libertad de equivocarte, pero no nada más equivocarte, sino equivocarte y solucionar ese problema, se podría decir, y pues mejorarlo.
Okay, so like Kareli, the members of the programs have similar testimonies that these programs has helped them in some way, not only to learn more things about English, because now we can learn English anywhere, right? But about having confidence and this fluency and this maybe security about using this language. So this event, of entonces, ¿qué te gustó? This event that is Enjoy Talks is one way that enjoyers demonstrate this. They demonstrate that they enjoy English, that they can use the language to share their passion, to share things that they like. And again, if you want to know a little bit more, and if you're looking for an online community to develop this confidence and fluency to speak English, well, I invite you to visit enjoyenglishclubs.com, where you can find more about us. And here you can see my phone number where you can contact me, and I can give you a demo session so you can come and test this by yourself. All right. So I know what you're saying, like, yo, shut up. teacher, we want to listen the speakers. Yes, I know. So this is the moment, everybody. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna have this moment, this opportunity to listen to the speakers. And let me tell you a little bit about who we're gonna listen today. We're gonna listen some speakers talking about benefits of reading. We have this incredible title of 100 Lives. We Are Art. How houses consume energy, which is a really interesting topic as well. And all the topics that you're gonna listen today have been practiced by the enjoyers, by the members of the group. So we're going to start. In order to make this a little bit more interactive, and well, this is a great opportunity to practice your listening, I invite you to have a table like this in a notebook or in a piece of paper or wherever you want. You can write like the name of the speaker, what's the talk about, and like maybe some notes, some things that you like. So you have this like a session, like a practice for your listening, like an English practice time, okay? All right, now let's go and let's start with our first speaker that is ready here. And let's listen. This is Ailed talking about the benefits of reading. The time is for you, Ailed.
Okay. Hello, good afternoon. Okay. Benefits of reading. So, how does reading help us? Reading helps us to stimulate the perception, stimulates our concentration, and it stimulates empathy. When we're reading, our brain regions are activated that promote imagination and process based on the events of the narrative and memories and confrontations with personal experience come to mind. Why should we read? Reading is exercise our brain. It's a way to neural pathways, actives our memory, and it makes us remember, know, and learn. Release our emotions like joy, sadness, anger, fear, surprise, love. They keep us busy and turned and distracted. Some some books I recommend. Almond. The book Almond talks about a young man without feelings that allows a masterful analysis of human behavior. Paradoxical happiness. That is an easy on the society of hyperconsumptions with these neologisms. Lipobated reference to the phenomena that encompass the current state of capitalism. In this critical work, the author argues that we have already overcome that state of passive consumer subject to the seduction of the market. Some types of book are sentence, literary language, travel biographies, textbooks, coffee table books, or maybe a monograph. Uh, Thanks for your attention.
Thank you so much, Ailed. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now we know why we should read. And talking about reading, thank you for talking about that, Ailed, because we have as well Enjoy Reading, which is a club where we practice and improve our skills of our reading skills. Sometimes it's quite difficult, no, reading, but with this club we can help a lot with this habit that sometimes we don't have. All right, now the time is for Leticia. The time is for you, Leti.
To be a reading is to steal life from it. 100 lives. Let me introduce me. I am a professional thief. I stole diamonds, jewelry, and artworks. The policeman could not catch me yet. Please, don't catch them. I can help you if you need a teacher, a doctor, or a lawyer, because I am too. Only ask me for help. Or maybe, if you see sad to your pet, don't worry. I can speak with it. I am a wolf, a lion. Anyway, I can be any animal. I can be anything or anyone. Maybe you think that I am crazy, but not really. In fact, I have a top secret. I can be who I want to be. I am going to tell with you about my secret. When I was a child, I hate reading. And for this reason, my parents offered to me a deal. For each book read, they pay me 50 pesos. I only read one book. Time passed and I was studying elementary school, and I read The Young Minstrel from A.J. Cronin. This book is about a prize, fall in love, or a beautiful girl, and they had one daughter. After some years, the woman lived to the prize and her daughter. This story was surprising to me. Since then, I began to read every day at night. I read a lot of books, and each book I have life a different life. This day, I read a book for month. I like reading different literary genres. For example, biographies, love stories, mystery stories. One of my favorite mystery books is The Crooked Lines of God from Luca de Tena. I like it so much. This is about a woman is trying to live to the psychiatric. The horror stories from Edgar Allan Poe were excellent. These stories do not scare me. I love read because when I read, the time is stopped. My imagination flies high and it is unlimited. When I read, I can feel the same that the characters in the books. Sometimes this feeling is happiness, sadness, maybe anger or courage. I think that on the books, you can find answer for any questions in the world. For me, the reading is an awesome word. If you want to live a lot of lives when you read, only read. Thanks.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow, again with the topic of I think that they are giving us a message, no? Like read, guys. Thank you so much, Leti, for your presentation. And definitely I want to be one of those people that are reading, right? I say that readers are leaders. Have you heard about that quote? Readers are leaders. So we want to be leader in some way. Thank you so much, Leti, for sharing. Now, in the next talk, we're going to listen to we have a person that couldn't join to the event for a personal situation, but this person has made a recording of his presentation. This is
Hello to everyone. My name is
Gustavo is going to tell us about the advantages of being yourself. So he sent his video and I will present this for you. Do you see the video?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Hello to everyone, my name is Gustavo Romero. Today I'm gonna give you a presentation about advantages of being yourself. First of all, have you been in a common day when suddenly you feel that everything you do is a completely mess? Perhaps it could be a common day with any different to another, but when all of a sudden, oh, something's wrong in my life. That's my bed. Hold on a sec and review your thoughts. Do you remember what a human beings are? As you can as you can see in the screen, we are we are or we have different feelings in ourselves, and we need to express it. And it's a common way, because when you are walking, you are expressing your life, and as a part of being a human, you're gonna need to express your emotions, and that's important to get your aims. The learning could be a messing up, but it doesn't matter. Every mess has something special, because that's the way to get your aims, to get your get your dreams, to making your dreams real. And if you know, as you know well, you're deciding to be a successful person. We're trying to do our best in our life always, and as a result of that, perhaps we are expecting to be a perfect person. If the best is slightly different about the results you have gotten, it doesn't matter, because we are not perfect, as I told you, but you are trying to do your best. You are trying to adapt the way that you are. What's going on there? Are you far from the idea of the current world? We're trying the copy of the copy, aren't we? First of all, who can tell you what a perfect world is? Do we know? I think that is just an idea that the majority of the society are trying to follow, trying to be the copy of the copy, because mm, in a common day you are going to do your job, you are doing your duties, your chores, and you're making the house, etc. And just are following the idea of a perfect house, a perfect job, instead of being yourself, instead of trying to do what you are. What do I wanna really do? Be yourself and get rid of those thoughts are disturbing the real person you are. Instead of living like a robot, getting alive as a human. Definitely, we're not robots, we're humans. So, why don't we try to do any different? And I'm not regarding to go against the laws. I'm trying to be happy being you. Be yourself, and you're gonna discover that you're a successful person. Thanks for all.
Wow,
So deep.
very deep, don't you think?
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. That was so deep. I think that it touched it touched me. Okay, well, we're going to continue in this with this sensation, with this emotion, and now we're going to have this speaker, very special. This is Osmara, who is going to tell us a little bit about what is art and why we are art. The time is for you.
Thank you so much. Welcome, good evening to everyone. Thanks for listening to me. I'm Osmara Villamonte. I would like to share with you this topic. We are art. If we start thinking in art, our minds will start to show us images about Picasso, Dali, Van Gogh, even Botero. Also, we thinking in sculpture like Michelangelo or pre-Hispanic cultures, or maybe in the greatest greeters and musicians of the past centuries or classical dance. It's difficult to try to define art, but we expression of our thoughts, emotions, intuitions, and desires. It's a vehicle between the beauty of the world and aesthetic judgments, but it's even more personal than that. Because everyone here is part of the art expressions, the way we learn, we understand the world, we share who experiment the world and share this extension of us. Every movement we do with our body, every word we say or write is the way our brains talk. So please, we need to stop to think we only have an creative side or analytical side, because all the time, all our brains work for do everything. It's part of the evolution. We are art because before we write, we draw. Before walk, we dance. And before speak, we sing. The art is part of us. All the time, we find new ways to share how we experiment the world and share this extension of our personality and communicate these intimate concepts with others. As a result, now we have many styles of dance. We have new greatest greeters, musicians, singers. We can use our body for express the art, like body paint, photography, or tattoo designs. Also, we have this connection with everything is around us. I mean, everything we create generates a harmony with others, because I take my feelings, my way to learn, my thoughts, my ideas, and use it for make you feel my emotions, my sense. When you take it and open, you receive it with your emotions, your feelings, your way to understand the world. And this generates a connection with your sense. As a result, we generate these integrations between the beauty, my perception and conception of the beauty for you. Now, if I ask to everyone here, which would you like to be? Thank you.
Wow.
Amazing us.
Wonderful. Just this is the third. Is the third, right? Us? Is your third?
Yes, it's the third.
This is the third participation of Osmara in Enjoy Talks, and I'm really, really impressed. Right, every time that she's presenting, is every time that she's getting better and getting better, and this is for everybody, right? So every time that we practice something, if we do it again and again and again, we get better. Now I know that I am art, maybe some kind of abstract art, but I am kind of art. Thank you so much, Us, for sharing. Thank you
My
so much.
pleasure.
All right. Well, with this inspiration, we're going to move on to the next speaker. And our next speaker is one of our newest enjoyers in the program. And we're going to listen to Mirel talking about tennis. Mirel, are you here? this is good because I don't see the like the rest. You know that the miniatures now there are way too much that I don't see the rest, which is good because we have more participants in Enjoy Talks. But I don't see Mirel. Are you here? Are you connected? I don't see her now. Maybe she's having some connection problems. So let's move on to our next speaker. And our next speaker is Josue Lopez, who's going to tell us about the consumption of energy in our houses. The time is for you, Josue.
Thank you, teacher. Hi, my name is Josue. I am talking about energy consumption. And do you know about how your houses consume energy? I talked about it. And in our houses, we have an equipment to need electrical energy to operate, such as lights, computers, refrigerators, and fans, for example. That device are used for periods of time during the day and several times in a day. In this time, the equipment consume energy. And that is important because the consumption of energy impact in the price to pay my bill, my electrical bill. And the time is the factor to determine that. And let me talk about energy and load. What is the difference? Load is the quantity to energy to need that equipment to operate, and the word can be recognized that factor is in watts, and energy is recognized to watt hour. Energy is to consume that equipment and is for to pay it. And let me talk about two examples. Maybe it's more easy to understand that. For example, I have 8 lights in my house, and I use it for 6 hours in a day. The load of this light is for 60 watts, and I have 8 and use it for 6 hours. In a common day, the lights consume 2.8 kilowatt hour for energy. But and the rest of the time, I go on my house doing other stuff. I got a job or do anything. I visit my parents, for example. But my activities changed because the enter of the pandemic, for example. I spent my time in my house and I use my light 12 hours in a day, but only have 6 lights because to miss it, for example. Even when the charge or load is the equal 60 watts, but the time is increasing to the double, I consume energy 4.3 kilowatt hour. The energy in this day increasing a lot comparing in the past time. What I to say it? The consumption of energy is not constant in a time. It's variable for moment of time increasing and another decreasing. That is a typical behavior and consumption energy in a house. In electrical term is considered or is knowing about my profile of consume. And this is the important part, because when I see my bill, you only see the energy. How to estimate what is my consumption in my house? Take the number do you see in the total period. For example, in this image, I signed 606 kilowatt hour in a day. But in this period is for 60 days. I divided 606 in between 60 days, and that the result is 10 kilowatt hour per day. That is a typical consumption because that value represents my lights, my refrigerator, my fan, and all of the equipment and the all of period of time to use it about the day. And this is how consume energy my house, all your houses.
So hands up if you go and you enter to your home and you have your bill in this moment and you're calculating. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Well, now we know the secret. No, it's not a secret, of course. Maybe it's something that we just didn't have into consideration. But thank you so much, Josue. We are so fortunate to have you here and to let us know a little bit more about the energy that we use at home. And of course, take more care about how we use it, right? Thank you so much, Jose. Okay, now we have our charismatic enjoyer now. She's one of the cheerful enjoyers here in the program. So all of them are really cheerful, but she has something really, really special, right? And this is Claudia, who's gonna tell us a little bit about Mazatlan, about where she is, and is gonna tell us about the Mazatlan Carnival. The time is for you, Clau. You can start.
Thank you, teacher. And good evening for all the present. My name is Claudia Raygoza, and I have the pleasure to share with all of you my topic with the title, Mazatlan Carnival. Mazatlecos, we had a phrase. In Mazatlan, time is measured by carnivals. Mazatlan Carnival is one of the 3 most important carnivals in the world. In this event, the Mazatlan city is filled with lights, colors, and joy for a week, and the good vibes and happiness spread to all people. Each year, the carnival has a different theme, but always maintain the spirit of joy that characterizes us. However, Carnival is not just a party. Carnival is a combination of art, culture, and tradition that has been carried from generation to generation, and that has allowed us to share a bit of our culture with the world. It is in 1898 when this traditional festival had its begin, and since then, the Carnival thank you, has evolved and in this theme and splendor, but always maintaining the objective on entertaining and making people forget their suspicions. One of the mainly difference between Mazatlan Carnival and others is that a party is to the rhythm of the tambora. Banda music is something that represents us, and for obvious reason, it cannot be missing from our celebration. And one of the most characteristic events of this great party is the burning of the bad mood. In this event, we say goodbye to everything that put us down during the year in order to continue the party without any worries. And a few hours later, this terrific and beautiful naval combat begins, which refers to the battle that took place in the port when French came by sea to invade us. However, it's now commemorated with a beautiful spectacle that illuminates the sky, as we can see, with a lot of colors. Now, the Carnival Parade is what most allude to what was original that Carnival, the decorated allegorical cars, the lights, the costume, the mask entertain thousands of people who look forward to enjoy the show will begin accompanied by the cold sea breeze. And finally, the much acclaimed congregation combined the festival with culture and art, giving a dance and music show to the new sovereign of that year and to the crowd of people who can witness it. Without a doubt, the Mazatlan Carnival has won its place as a country talks party. It is an event that is completely worth attending because you not only learn about the culture, you will also enjoy the landscapes and of course the sea. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. I really love that. Who wants to go to Mazatlan? Yes, let's go. Let's go to Mazatlan. But do you notice what was the burning? The burning? What was the shape of that? What was it? What was that?
This year was the COVID.
Coronavirus.
The coronavirus. I love that. Awesome. Thank you so much, Clau, for sharing a little bit about you. All right. Now, of course, continuing with this this joyful energy, we're going to listen Zully, who is going to share her passion with parrots, and I'm sure that we're gonna listen them in the back, saying like, "Yes, it's time for us." So they're gonna be really, really happy sharing with you. Zully, the time is for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, teacher. Good evening, everybody. It's well known that Mexico is a kind of paradise for biodiversity. But in this occasion, I'm going to talk about Mexican parrots. In our country, there are 22 species of parrots, but unfortunately, 11 of them are in risk to disappear. 7 of them are threatened species, and before teacher, and 4 of them, excuse me, have special protection. Why? Because they are victims of illegal traffic. It's a sad story for them because they are captured when they are babies from their nests. They are stored in boxes, in cage. Why? Because the humans want to have a parrot like a pet. And why a Mexican parrot? Because they are cheaper than another legal species. We want to have a parrot who said bad words. Oh, it's funny. Oh, yes, but for them, it's too sad. They have to live in small cages all their life. Imagine 24 hours per day in a small cage without toys, without trees, sometimes without food. They don't eat only sunflower seeds. They need vitamins, they need vegetables, they need fruits, they need freedom. And now in Mexico, there is a rule where said the animal and plant species that are prohibited in our country. This rule was made by Semarnat and was published in the official diary of the Federation in 2010. Thanks to this rule, nowadays it's a crime by Mexican parrots or any kind of a plant or animal that is described in this rule. So the main thing that I want to keep in your mind, that please don't buy Mexican parrot. If you want a parrot like a pet, There are other options. Maybe in the next Enjoy Talks, I'm going to talk about them. But now, please, it's our responsibility, like Mexicans, take care about our biodiversity. Yes, we can save them. How? Don't buy them. They are beautiful. It's beautiful to have a parrot in your house, but it's better see them crossing the sky, flying in freedom.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I give
Beautiful.
references if you want to learn about the topic. There in internet there are too much information about the topic. So please don't buy them.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much, Zully. Yes, 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 of course. Of course, we're not going to buy any parrot. We want to see them. And I want, for example, my grand son, my grandchildren, my great grandchildren to know what is a parrot, right? So if we, that's something that makes you think now that if you want your your future generation to know about these beautiful animals, uh, well, we have to do something here, and maybe we can share that. Thank you so much, Zully.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, okay, thank you. Now we're going to have the please to listen to one of our younger speakers here in this event, and this is Blackpink. This is Sophie, or little enjoyer, who's going to share her passion with us too. She was afraid because she say, "Oh, I don't know if somebody knows about this topic," and but we demonstrated her that yes, there are some people here that really know about this topic. So the time is for you, little Sophie. You can start.
Hi, my name is Sophia, and today I'm going to talk about Blackpink. What is Blackpink? Blackpink is a female group formed by G Entertainment. It consists of 4 members: Jisoo, Jennie, Rose, and Orisa. The group debuted on August 8, 2016, with their single album titled Square Up, composite of Wisdom, their first #1 in South Korea. Let's start talking about each of the members of this group. Jisoo. Kim Jisoo, better known as Jisoo, is a South Korean singer, actress, and model, a member of the group Blackpink. Jennie. Jennie, better known as Jennie, is a South Korean singer, rapper, dancer, and dancer. She's a member of the female group Blackpink. She debuted as a solo artist with the single Solo on November 12, 2018. Rose. Rose Park, also known by her stage name Rose, is a New Zealand singer, model, songwriter, and dancer of Korean origin. She is a member of the group Blackpink. Lisa. Leticia Bravo, better known by her stage name Lisa, is a Thai rapper, model, singer, and dancer. She is a member of the all-female group Blackpink, recognized for her talent for rapping, dancing, and singing. Lisa speaks Thai, Korean, Japanese, and English. What are their most famous songs? 1. Kill This Love. 2. Do Do Do. 3. As If It's Your Last. 4. How You Like That. 5. Lovesick Girls. And 6. Pretty Salad. In case you have any doubts, my favorite is Lisa, and thanks for your attention.
Lovely. Wow. Thank you so much, Sophie. That was so, so beautiful. Thank you so much. Just maybe you have the question like, how old is Sophie? Do you have that question? How old is Sophie? How old are you, Sophie? Can you tell to the world how old are you?
I have 10 years.
10 years old. So 10 years old, giving a presentation in English. I think at 10 years old, I was watching Dragon Ball Z with my family. But this is Sophie on a Saturday evening sharing her passion, sharing this. Thank you so much. I think your parents are really, really, really proud of you. And by the way, just like a interesting fact, Sophie's mom studied with me in the elementary school, and her mom was so bright, so clever, just as she is. So I think that we were gifted with these gifts. So thank you so much, Sophie, and congratulations for your presentation. Okay, well, now let's continue listening to a very beautiful presentation, and we have our expert. This is Monse, who is going to tell us more about how to take care of our dog. So the time is for you, Monse.
Hi everyone. I'm Montserrat Chagoya and I'm a veterinarian. So today I'm going to talk about what you should know about your old dog. One of the important things that you should know about your, thank you. Okay. To start with this topic, it's important that you know that dogs have different stages. They through by puppy, adult, senior, and geriatric. Since they reach the senior stage, we consider it like an old dog, but it's important that you understand that dogs are from different breeds, and they have a different life expectancy. So as smaller is your dog will live more than a giant breed. So because of that, smaller breeds will reach the senior stage later than the giant breeds. So there are some things that you can notice when your dog get old. For example, they start with sight problem. Maybe your dog will get their eyes a little cloudy. They start with joint age. Maybe you can notice some lumps or skin problems, or maybe you can notice some difference of weight. As a result, their nutrition must change. They are losing muscle mass, so they need more protein. Their metabolism is slower, so they need food with higher digestibility. Also, to keep or maintain their food better, and to prevent the aging premature, they need some antioxidant and essential fatty acid. And because they have using their teeth for their whole life, they need soft food. Beyond that, it is really, really important that an old dog have annual checkup. What does that mean? That blood studies, ultrasonography studies, and cardiology studies, because we don't know what is happening inside of their bodies. And these types of studies help us to understand the pathologies that they are going through and let us to take an action and do something for them. And because they need to have a good quality of for the rest of their lives. And for last but not least, it is important to keep their annual vaccine in the warmer, because this will help them to their immune system. And for that reason, it is important to take care of your old dog and also embrace this stage because they need us a lot for to keep the joy of their life. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Wow. Awesome. Awesome. Monse she's a vet and she's sharing some important information with us. So I think the majority of us have had a pet or dog, right? So hands up, you have a button that is a virtual hand. Hands up if you have a dog at home. Yes, 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 yes. I think that the two dogs, yes, Lilo and Stitch, Jose. Osmara has 3, right? Okay, so I think that this is very important information because sometimes we think, oh, well, it's what I thought before knowing about this, that is the same alimentation, but now we know, no, that you need exactly that they need to be treated different, right? It's not only like they are getting slower or getting blind, but something is happening in their body, and you can help them. Thank you so much, Monse. This is very
thank you to all of you.
Information. Thank you so much. And I made this experiment when I was checking Monse's presentation, and I click in this picture. I smile, and I want to check how many people of you smile when you see this, and the majority, I think, not all of you smile when you see this. So please take care of your senior dogs, your old dogs. Okay, now the time is for Miss Elizabeth, who has been living in this beautiful, the white city, the cochinita land of Mérida. So she's gonna tell us why we should visit here, why we should come here in Mérida. She's gonna tell us a little bit more about her experience. The time is for you, Eli.
Thank you, teacher. Good afternoon, everyone. Nowadays, I have the opportunity to live here in Mérida, Yucatan. I was born in another place, but I really enjoy and I love to live here in Mérida. For this reason, I want to share about information about this place. Where is Mérida? Near the northern coast of Mexico, Yucatan Peninsula, about 22 miles south of the Gulf of Mexico, is Mérida. This is a beautiful, vibrant city of some 1 million people. They offer culture, explore modern infrastructure, world-class, affordable medical care. It's easy to understand why Merida has long been a favorite place to expat and retire people. And it is also among the most historically significant city in all Mexico. Cost of living in Merida, like of Mexico, Merida offers a reduced cost of living when compared to the most places north of the border. Merida has a much lower cost of living than United States, Canada, or Europe. The cost of utilities, food, and entertainment is much more affordable not only in Merida, in all Mexico. Lifestyle in Merida. We have the opportunity to live in Merida, really enjoy the warm weather year round. For this reason, it's necessary all the day the air conditioner. Merida is often called the white city for the number of culinary structures, all painted white. Merida have different activities, but especially these activities are developed for the government for thinking in the family. The family, especially at the weekend, enjoy many activities together, like for example, Biciruta. Biciruta is amazing activity, especially all the weekend. That mainly the avenue, the most representative avenue here in Merida, called Paseo Montejo. It's a beautiful avenue. In this avenue, all the weekend, this is the Biciruta. Other activity is Merida is home to the Yucatan Symphony Orchestra. So for this reason, a music lover can enjoy traditional classical performance along with jazz and opera. Another activity, for example, is go to the beach, visit the cenotes. So for this reason, all the activities are thinking in the to family together. Cultural vibrant. Merida is famous for the cultural vibrant. For example, Yucatan folk dance, the name is Jarana, is very representative in here in Merida. Jarana means a noise form of the townspeople. Obviously, amazing Mayan rings is another culturally vibrant. The most famous Mayan ruins in the Yucatan is unquestionably Chichen Itza. Another activity, beautiful activity, is Hanal Tishan, that is a Mayan Day of the Dead. This activity is in October 31 until November 2. It's really amazing because this activity is in different parts in here in Merida. It's amazing. It's a beautiful tradition, and obviously the food. The food is the most representative in here, especially the well-known cochinita pibil, papatul. But it's a delicious food here in Merida. Obviously, we have extraordinary museum. More or less, 31 Merida has 31 museums. I have the opportunity to live near to the Gran Museo del Mundo Maya. It's a beautiful, beautiful and large museum. This museum is the most representative because it has the Mayan civilization. So, by the way, all the museums here in Merida, when you have in your address, local address, you have the opportunity to go free in all the museums. This is the advantage in here in Merida. Good healthcare service. Merida has an excellent doctors and high quality healthcare facilities. The city has an impressive network of clinics, private and public. In fact, many doctors in Yucatan go to the medical school in USA. For this reason, speak English very fluently. And obviously, Merida is well known that the safe city, ranked the second safe city in the North America. In all of North America, Merida is only superseded by Quebec City in Canada as being a safe place to live. And unfortunately, we have a negative point, but it's not specific for Merida. It's in all Mexico and all in other countries. For example, the most, I think, probably representative is cost of living is rising. The costs in Mexico, in all Mexico, the costs of renting a home, entertainment, education, and utility are rising as much as 80% per year. Unfortunately, other is bureaucracy procedure is a problem, a big problem, not only in Merida, in Mexico. Poverty in Mexico is real, unfortunately. And in fact, nearly half of economy is informal. For this reason, there is instability, and the people, unfortunately, need to leave their home in the search for a decent and dignified life. And definitely, we don't have a perfect life here in Merida, but really, we are grateful and so proud to have the opportunity to live in an amazing, extraordinary place, and the most important is a safe place in here in Merida. Thank you so much for your attention, guys.
Wow. I love it. I love it, Eli. Thank you so much. And I love it not only because I'm from Merida, by the way. So because it was a great presentation. Yes, and especially the part of the food, no? When she was talking about the food, my mouth begins watering. All right. So we have a lot of Yucatecans here, so people from Merida, Yucatan. So hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. You're from Merida, Yucatan. Of course, I had to hands up. So yes, we have a lot of people from Merida, Yucatan in this event, in this meeting. Yes. A lot of speakers are from here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. Well, now we're going to listen for our final speaker. This is Angelica, who has recorded her presentation and is going to tell us a little bit about her experiences in traveling. So the time will be for her.
Hi everybody, I am Angelica. This is my presentation about my passion. Is my favorite hobby is travel. And give me 1 second. I'll share my presentation in PowerPoint. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, ready. My presentation is about my favorite hobby, is to know other places here in Mexico City and around the Mexican Republic. Science, my childhood, my father got us the opportunity to know other science here in Mexico, with different topics. For example, we visit natural places, fun places, or only fun places. Here, for example, I remember we visit Santuario de la Mariposa Monarca. It's located in Michoacán. It's a magazine place because you can see fly. You can see fly very butterflies, and other places. Parque de los Cerrios, he located in Mexico State, or for example, el zoológico de Chapultepec is a very famous here in Mexico City. I remember we, or my family and me, visit Puebla. I remember we were in Amecameca. It's a town in Puebla, and we saw the Popocatépetl and Isla Sigua. But I didn't like this place because the climate it's cold, and I don't like this climate. Other place is Chiapas. Chiapas for me, for the moment, is the best because you can many things, nature, animals. The people is very polite. I love this place. Now, respect the cultural place. My family and me have been, for example, in Teotihuacan pyramids here in Mexico State. El Castillo de Chapultepec. This now, or currently, is a museum, but first it was a military school, and this place have a beautiful and impressive history. I have visit more museums. Sometimes I went in these places, because I have to do homework at school. For me, the best place here in Mexico City is Templo Mayor. This place you can see the building about the culture, the Azteca culture, and I love this culture. Around this place, around of Templo Mayor, there are a lot of museums and restaurants. For example, I remember when I went to Templo Mayor. Later, I went to this museum. In this picture is Museum of the medicine. And I remember that that had a specific exposition about the heart. It was a good exposition. Now I put a photograph about my visit. Sometimes when I'm boring, my father or with my family or with my boyfriend, I went to fun places. For example, Six Flags. Yes, Six Flags. Or for example, fun park. It's a fun park. Or I was a child. I went to Kitsania, the little city for child. Okay, now I want to know Mexico. I to know dishes from each state of Parrots and feel the claim and to know it's a tradition. Now I want to to travel around here, around the Mexico, and later maybe in other country. This is my presentation. It's all, and thank you.
Very beautiful. Congratulations. Yes, very beautiful photographs. Very nice experience he has had. And well, this was the last speaker that we heard. And now let's have a Spanish time, a Spanish feedback, ¿no? Muy bien, wow. Estoy muy impresionado con sus presentaciones. De verdad que me hace muy orgulloso de ver lo que ustedes han logrado. Y me gustaría escuchar un poco de sus comentarios. ¿Qué fue lo que más les gustó de este evento? Me gustaría escuchar, aquí tengo a Iris. Iris, ¿qué te gustó? ¿Cuál fue uno de las presentaciones que más te gustaron? Bueno, todas fueron muy padres, muy excelentes, ¿verdad? Pero me gustaría saber qué fue lo que te gustó del evento en sí, Iris. ¿Estás por aquí?
Sí, aquí estoy. Hola. Bueno, pues siempre me quedo con una grata experiencia de estos Enjoy Talks. Esta vez me quedé con las ganas de participar, pero bueno, ya me motivan mucho para la siguiente apuntarme. Y bueno, a mí la verdad es que, bueno, todas me sorprenden, pero a ver a Sophia, la verdad es mi hit. Me encanta cómo se envuelve y súper motivante, ¿no? Y obviamente todos los temas también fueron muy interesantes. Y pues bueno, me agrada estar en un espacio en donde podamos compartir todo esto, ¿no? Y en aras de, pues, mejorar nuestras habilidades en el inglés, que es una de las principales metas que tenemos todos los que estamos aquí. Pero aparte compartir esos gustos, ¿no? O sea, va un poquito más allá y es un método más completo. Entonces, me gusta. Y muchas gracias por compartir a los participantes. Y pues bueno, nos seguiremos viendo por acá.
Excelente, muchísimas gracias. Iris la vez pasada nos compartió sobre su pasión, nos habló sobre los beneficios de correr. Todavía sigo batallando un poco con eso. Tal vez necesite la segunda. Pero, sí, pero muy buena su presentación de Iris. Igual ha tenido la oportunidad de ser parte del Enjoy Talks. Bueno, lo último la última parte de este Enjoy Talks, y creo que muchos de los Enjoyers están esperando, es el Enjoy Raffle. Déjenme platicarles muy rapidito qué es el Enjoy Raffle. Al final de cada sesión de Enjoy English Clubs tenemos un minijuego que es el Enjoy Game. En este juego, los miembros tratan de juntar las letras de la palabra enjoy. con unas casillas, con un jueguito donde van abriendo cajas y pueden que les salgan letras, pueden que les salgan algunas otras cosas especiales, ¿verdad? Pero cuando lo hacen, juntan un ticket y pueden tener hasta 3 tickets. En eventos especiales como este, se hace una rifa, la Enjoy Raffle, donde se rifa una tarjeta de Amazon que ellos pueden utilizar para comprar lo que ellos gusten. Aquí tenemos algunas fotos de nuestros últimos ganadores. Y bueno, vamos a ver quién es el ganador de este último Enjoy Raffle. Como siempre, me gusta hacerlo emocionante, entonces, igual que siempre lo hemos manejado, la tercera persona que salga será la ganadora de la tarjeta de Amazon, la tarjeta de regalo de Amazon. Entonces, vamos a ver quién es la primera persona que no es ganadora. Todo malo, ¿no? La primera persona, Zully, es la primera persona que aparece. La segunda persona es Mirel. Mirel es la segunda persona que aparece. Y ahora sí, el ganador de la tarjeta de regalo de Amazon por Enjoy English Clubs del Enjoy Game es para... ¡Oh! ¡Wow! ¡Sophie! Bien merecido, ¿no? Very good. Congratulations, Sophie. Congratulations.
Es mi segundo
congratulations.
premio en la rifa.
Es tu segunda vez, Sophie, exactamente. Fue la segunda, esta es la segunda vez que la vez pasada fue un... ¿Qué te compraste, Sophie?
En
con tu
el de
tarjeta?
Quizlet. La vez
Ah, sí,
pasada fue
pero
una
lo
cámara
que te
para mi mamá.
ganaste. Ah, sí, una camarita. Excelente. Entonces, la ganadora es Sophie. Muy bien merecido. Muy bien, bien hecha, Sophie. Congratulations. Y también no solo tengo regalos para Sophie. Sé que hay personas que están escuchando sobre este programa y también tengo un regalo para ustedes. Este regalo es que ustedes puedan practicar y conocer un poco más de Enjoy English Clubs. Este es un cupón de 3 sesiones de regalo. Para poder canjearlo, lo único que tienen que hacer es escanear ese código QR que aparece ahí, contactarme y decirme dónde te ganaste este cupón. Escuché este Enjoy Talks donde hablaron varias personas y me gustaría pues conocer un poquito más y les voy a dar este cupón de 3 sesiones para que puedan utilizar en cualquier club, películas y series, canciones, pronunciación, en cualquier club que ustedes gusten. Esta promoción es válida antes del día 19 de abril. ¿Pero por qué 19 de abril? El 19 de abril pasa algo muy importante. ¿Saben qué pasa? ¿No? ¿No saben? Bueno, tomen nota.
Estamos de vacaciones de Semana Santa.
My birthday, yes, it's my birthday. Entonces, tomen nota, no se crean. No, el 19 de abril es mi cumpleaños, entonces tengo este regalo para ustedes. Y para, si ustedes conocen a personas también, excelente, si conocen a personas que quieran festejar mi cumpleaños de esta manera, pues igual les pueden enviar este cuponcito y que escaneen el código para que les podamos dar el regalo. Y bueno, eso es todo por este evento. Vamos a terminar con una fotito. Y a ver, me gustaría que todos puedan activar sus camaritas y denme su mejor sonrisa, ¿ok? A la de 3, ahí va. 1, 2, 3. Excelente, excelente, muy bien. Thank you so much, everybody, for your participation. Have a great evening and see you the next. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, teacher.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye, compañero.
Congratulations, everybody.